Stop scrolling. We are back, and we are back with a hot sauce. This comes from the Inked Food Company. This is Jack Reaper hot sauce. I found the color of this very intriguing, but notice what he's got in his hand there. That is a jackfruit. I want to read not so much the ingredients, but what it says here on the side. We gotta have sweet jackfruit, pineapple, and coconut cream. Set the trap. Lime leaf slices through, then sweet Carolina Reaper heat kicks the door in and stays way too long. So you got Carolina Reaper and a jackfruit hot sauce. So it intrigued me. So since tonight I'm taking a night off from the last 2 nights in a row where I put my heat tolerance to the freaking test, thought we'd give this a try. Now this is rated 8 out of 10, so it may not be a night off. You never know. Sniff test, fellas. Don't smell good. Don't eat it. Actually, it smells very sweet. There's a lot of sweetness I can smell in that. At that after bit, though, you do get a little bit of the heat. Let's take a look at the consistency, shall we? And it's not moving very easy. So we probably got a pretty thick sauce there, as I can see. That jackfruit probably is what's doing that. Let's see how it pours. And again, Inked Food Company is an Australian company. That's why you have these different ingredients like the jackfruit. Jackfruit there is probably a lot more prevalent there than it is here in the United States. I mean, you can find it here in the United States, but I want to say it's on the more expensive end. Look at that. Look how thick that is. Here we go. Wow. A very fruity sauce. I'm not feeling the heat. The heat's probably a creeper on this one. So we'll give it a second and we'll shut up and burn. So I can begin to feel a little bit of tingle on my tongue. I'm not getting a lot of heat from it. I would scarcely say for me right now, it's a 1. Give it a little bit more of a shake. And then what would you put something like this on? Well, I brought some nuggets down here. I thought, you know what? We would give these a generous coat. And then maybe we can get a real sense of how hot this Carolina Reaper hot sauce is. There we go. All right. Here we go. All right. Now that I've had pretty much the whole neck of the bottle and then some, I'm starting to get a little bit of heat from this. Let's shut up and burn again. Again, mostly I feel this on the tip of my tongue, going back a little bit to the wings of my tongue, but really not a lot of heat. Again, I would give it about a 1.5 to maybe a 2 on my heat scale as far as sauces go. But the flavor of it, I would give it an 8 out of 9. Very unique flavor coming from the jackfruit, the pineapple, and the coconut. So, hey guys, get a chance, check out Inked Food Company out of Australia. Get you one, or if you're gonna pay for shipping, might as well get the whole batch, right? So, all right, love you guys. Keep it spicy.